Hey guys, the Random Unboxer 101 here, what's up? Today we're going to be talking about the newly released iPad 2, which was revealed in keynotes yesterday by Steve Jobs himself, which was obviously a good sign to see Steve Jobs is doing well. So, first of all, the iPad 2 will have a back and front facing camera, which everyone has been waiting for. The front's just going to be VGA typical quality, but the back's going to shoot in 720p HD, just like the iPhone itself. Now, the coolest thing about the iPad right here is it's going to be thinner than the iPhone 4, only weighing in at 0.34 inches, which is very thin, especially for the tablet. The good thing about the tablet is it's not losing too much weight, so it's not going to feel too light or anything like that, and the screen's still going to be around the same size. It's just the thickness that's going to be very small. Now, the iPad 2 will come in two different colors. This was an awesome thing of Apple to do this, because lots of people, such as myself, like the white color. I think it looks more sleek and classy. But you're going to have the option of having a white or black iPad, and they're going to be released on the same day, unlike the ghostly white iPhone 4. As you can see, I have the black one right here. Now, the back of the iPad itself will still look like the iPad 1. It's going to have this nice aluminum finish. You're going to be able to have an engraving, but the only difference, once again, you're going to have the little camera, and it's going to be way sleeker. Having it being that sleek, I think that the buttons will actually be on the side, such as the iPod Touch, which I'm not too fond of, but you're going to have to do a hands-on, and of course you're going to have the home screen, home button, and all that cool stuff. Unfortunately, I do not believe that they actually put a Retina display in it. The models you're going to be able to choose for are the Wi-Fi and 3G, like the one I have right here, or just the Wi-Fi version, and you're going to have the 16GB, 32, and 64, etc. And the pricing's going to be exactly the same, so there's going to be definitely competition between Android and Apple. Now, the two carriers in the US that the iPad will be supporting is AT&T and Verizon if you get the 3G model. And the new chip in which the iPad's going to use is the A5 chip. It has a 1 GHz dual-core Apple AS custom A5 design, high performance, and it's going to be way faster. As you can see, although the iPad's going to be way thinner and all, the battery life is still going to be 10 hours, which is awesome. There's going to be sensors. You're going to have the new gyroscope, so when you're gaming and stuff, you move it around and you really get into the game, which is what the new iPods and iPhones have. Of course, you're going to have audio playback, the same locations and stuff like that. You're going to be able to multitask, and taking a look at the box, if you can see the screen, the contents are going to include the exact same thing, but the box does look kind of different. They're going more for the iPhone box, where they're trying to show off the sleekness of the iPad itself. And there's also the new iPad smart cover, which was a pretty cool thing. As you can see, there's been lots of commercials on YouTube about it. It's pretty much a cover in which snaps on the iPad, and it covers the screen of the iPad itself. Now, the cool thing about the iPad smart cover is that you can use it as a stand, you can use it to protect the screen, and it actually has this magnet in it which responds with the iPad, so when the lid's off or the little cover is not on the screen, your iPad will automatically turn on. Well, when it's on and covered, your iPad will turn off. It's a very cool feature. I'd highly recommend you check it out at the Apple Store. Another cool thing is the iOS firmware. There's going to be a new 4.3 firmware which will release, and it's going to have Photo Booth, GarageBand, and a whole bunch of multitasking games. And it's just going to be very nice on the iPad, since you're going to have this huge interface. You're going to be able to do drums, guitars, make it a little funner and easier, because lots of people buy Macs for the awesome programs in which it has, such as iMovie, iPhotos, and stuff like that. And that's now going to be on the iPad. iMovie's going to have a nice big interface, so you're going to be able to go into more detail and stuff like that. So the apps are definitely going to be more hands-on with the new iPad. It's going to be more portable as well. Now, let's just take a look at some other things. The features of the iPad, of course. First of all, it's thinner, lighter, and full of great ideas, as they say. It's going to be 9 times faster than the old iPad, so that's going to be awesome for gaming graphics. You're not going to lag and stuff like that. Yet the battery life is still the same, like I mentioned. Yeah, I pretty much covered the main logistics of the iPad. If you got any questions and stuff, or you want me to answer any of your questions, just drop them down below. And that was just kind of a quick coverage of the iPad. I honestly think the iPad is going to be an awesome thing. It's definitely going to blow all the other Android tablets away. But I also heard that the iPad 3 was coming out soon, so I'd honestly recommend that you wait for the iPad 3 to come out. As to how it might come out in a few months, although it may sound weird. Not sure why they're doing this, but I heard the iPad 3 might come out in a few months or so. So what I want you guys to do is simply drop a comment down below stating what do you think of this new iPad? Are you going to get it? What color do you like? And just what do you think of the iPad in general? So that was my little video on the new iPad 2. I personally really like the white one. I think it's a great idea, but I have the iPad 1 and I heard the iPad 3 is going to come out in maybe half a year, so I'd definitely wait for that if I were you. So thanks for watching. Please do not forget to rate, favorite, comment, subscribe. Drop your comments down below if you like these iPad videos, if you like these type of videos in general. And if you do, I'd be more than happy to do some more. So thanks for watching once again. Please do not forget to rate, favorite, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.